Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lloyd, just on the reviews. I just watched the movie Fast and Furious 4. As you should know, it's Sunday and it's Fast and Furious month. And if you have followed the channel already a bit, you know that I do, every weekend 2 movies and on Wednesday a movie. So, but that's not what we're here about. They're in the Dominican Republic and they're stealing something from a truck. I don't know what it is. It looks like, it's from those gas trucks, that have liquid inside. So, and there are 4 of those tanks, after one truck. So that's a big ass thing. So anyway, Dominic and some others are stealing that. Han is there too. It is before Tokyo Drift, definitely before part 3, maybe even before they knew Brian, I think. Yes, it was before part 1, maybe even. So we got to see that. So Brian, like I said, Brian is back too. He is also back as he works for the FBI again. That's good, and he has to catch a guy named Braga. Niet Brava, maar Braga. And they're looking for one David Park, that's the middleman. But Dominic is also looking for David Park because of Letty's death, because he is the only guy with nitro meth or something like that. I don't know what that means here. I have almost no knowledge about cars, so don't ask me what things are. So eventually Dominic found actually found David before Brian did, and Brian was downstairs, in the street, and suddenly, Dominic threw David out of the window and hold him at his leg. Brian saw that, so Brian ran upstairs and to stop Dominic, and it was the first encounter with each other again. And through David, they could have gone to a race, where they have to prove themselves, but this race has traffic. That was pretty cool actually, that they had to race through the traffic too. So Brian lost to Dominic again, just like in the first movie. And so he busts another racer, Dwight something, so he busted Dwight so that he could get into the race, but Dwight didn't do anything wrong, he planted meth on him, and one of his colleagues said, this isn't gonna stick, huh? Oh yeah, that's the plan. So, okay. So eventually they got the supply from Braga. It's 60 million. It's worth 60 million of drugs, you know. I don't know what kind of drugs it is, maybe heroin or something, but 60 million, you know, street worth probably or something like that, I don't know. And he wants to exchange that for 6 million with Braga in person, but they don't know that the guy that they were recruited by, you know, is Braga himself, but he goes by a different name, Compass or something like that. You know, he goes by that name to them, but in reality, Braga, he is the main man, and they didn't know that. So they had fingerprints, and they had to send that to others. The FBI had fingerprints from Braga, and they had to send that out to other countries, but the other countries had to do it manually. And so they finally made a match, and they sent it through fax, a picture of Braga's face. But the assistant of Brian said, called so from, okay, we have a match, but the dickhead cop, he said immediately, okay, yeah, let's go. Well, they didn't even show the face yet, and because Braga had actually another guy, standing there and pretending to be him, so that, because Brian and Dominic didn't know who was the real Braga yet. So if you put there a fake Braga, they probably think it's him. But because he couldn't answer a question, they knew it wasn't him. But the dickhead didn't know that. And Brian had to give the signal. But yeah, because Brian didn't give the signal yet, but the dickhead did, they busted the wrong guy. And the real Braga escaped to Mexico. But Brian and Dominic went to Mexico themselves, busted Braga there in a church, and they got his ass back to, want to get his ass back to America. So they kind of kidnapped him. The whole gang went after him, after them actually, and there was a whole race. They went also through the mine again, just like the earlier in the movie, and Dominic eventually got to prison, but it ended with just like at the beginning, where there were 3 cars, just like in the first movie. So they did it to bust out Dominic on the prison bus. But we didn't saw how but that would have been very cool. I will give this movie definitely 8.5. It's not as good as Tokyo Drift, but it's still a very good movie. So 8.5. Please leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel because that will help a lot. And I will see you later this day for another Can of Hell, because it's week 4 or 5, something like that, I don't know. So yeah, and I will maybe upload also one of the foods that I've bought, one of the candies that I've bought at the market yesterday. So if you want to see that too, leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel, push that red button, push it, because you can always push it. And I will see you later this day, maybe. Bye guys.